I'm a lover of fantasy books, but often I run into the problem where we got too many POVs. We have third person writing. I don't know what exactly is going on. So I have found first person single POV. I can make my way through a fantasy book with no problems. So I thought I'd start a series called POV Lock In, where we look at first person single POV fantasy. The first book I'm going to recommend is Green Tea by Molly O'Neill. This is kind of a folk tale, fairy tale ish, if you like, old fashioned fairy tales, Hans Christensen, folklore, witches, women becoming friends and going on an adventure and winning. You'll really like this. What about some books that are kind of genre benders? Maybe a little fantasy, maybe a little sci fi, maybe a little dystopian. Then Bone Season by Samantha Shannon is definitely the book from you. Single POV, one narration the whole book. This is part of a 7-book planned for 7 books. 5 are out, and there's some novellas. This is incredible. I'm still making my way through the series, but I love Samantha Shannon, and I think this is a great place for people who can't keep all that multi POV together, but also like an in depth, kind of complicated story without having to keep 100 characters together. How about a little YA? Porcia's Wrath by Emily Varga. I loved this. This was her debut. 5 stars. Amazing. I read this so fast. I immersion read it too. The narration, 100% on. Definitely give this a try if you love YA, first person POV, and only one POV to keep track of with a beautiful revenge plot. This is one of my latest finds. It is one of only 2 books that I have actually completed this year because I am in a horrible reading slump. But The Trident and the Pearl by Sarah K.L. Wilson. This is marketed as a romantasy, but it is romantic without being a romantasy. This is about a woman who is dedicated to the love of her people, to the love of her husband, and ends up in a little bit of a spot with some sea gods. Maybe. Maybe she kind of starts to get feelings for one. Maybe she doesn't. We're not sure. It's going to be part of a trilogy. This is book 1. I loved the writing. First person, single POV, and the narrator. Immersion read this too. The narrator, Elle Potter. You couldn't have picked a better narrator for this story. This was incredible. These are the 4 I have to recommend this week. Let me know if you have any first person single POV fantasy or sci-fi books that you think I should read.